Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel for a very quick news update on the Amanda and Mehrdad situation. Sad news, really sad news, to be fair. Personally, I think they're going to be a great loss to our football club. But before we get on to that, there's a few other things that have been coming to light at Newcastle, which we've talked about quite a lot. So I think it's good just to nail it home that we are actually talking sense. We said weeks and weeks ago, keep an eye on the youth. That we will be planning on signing as many youngsters as we could. I remember doing a video saying that there was about 15 youngsters. The dads had released them and not signed new contracts at the age of like 14, 15, which is very unheard of. There's a very good chance that Newcastle will nip in and try and sign as many of these youngsters as possible. And Newcastle announced yesterday, which I think is absolutely amazing news, 11 youngsters have put pen to paper on their first professional contracts with the club. So congratulations to all the young'uns. Again, we might never see them. We don't know. But what this means is that this club is building for the future, and they're building to run alongside the likes of Man City and Chelsea, bringing young blood through. If they don't make it into the first team squad, they can be sold on for a pure profit. And that will help with the PSR in the future. Horrible that we have to work that way and have to look at that far ahead and trying to get things to do. But until PSR is sorted out, it's the only way forward. The restructuring continues to take place behind the scenes of obviously with the sad news of Amanda leaving. But Darren Eales is now the CEO, Peter Silverstone is the CCO, Paul Mitchell is the sporting director, James Bonds is the performance director, Brad Miller is the COO of operations, and Simon Cooper, CFO of finances. So all the work is continuing in the background. It's absolutely amazing that we are finally running like a proper football club and getting amazing people in these positions. So it's fantastic. Other news is we are off to Germany to the Adidas camp, which is going to be amazing for the players from 15th of July to 20th of July. That was asked on our live shows when we will be going. It's been released, so there you go. Right, before I get into the Stavely stuff, I just want to quickly mention, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps to build the channel and helps us to progress. Please hit the thumbs up, even bigger. There is a membership option if anyone would like to do that, or a super thanks and donation options. Now, what that does is that allows the channel to carry on running for all the things paying for StreamYard and YouTube and things like that as well. We want to give you the best, and the only way to do that is if it's funded. But we appreciate everyone who is a member, and thank you to everyone who does put their hand in their pocket. It's absolutely amazing. We've got sponsors, Diacro. They give away $40 gift card to you guys. So if we don't see this, it goes straight to the members, and we'll be doing a draw this month. But please check the description for 20% off using Baz20 to get one of their amazing t-shirts. And of course, Football Prizes as well. An amazing little company who do amazing raffles. Lots of different raffles, cash raffles, different club raffles, Newcastle raffles. Just have a look at them because they do some brilliant stuff and some amazing prizes can be won. And finally, it is happening. We are definitely doing the Newcastle Benfield Football Club Sunday, the 4th of August. It should be great. We've got some amazing prizes for the tombola and raffles. So please get yourself down there. Doors will open about 1:30. It's free entry. There is a donation bucket and lots of ways you can support the cause for Stanley Deaf Club on the day. So please come along and have a laugh at me trying to play football again. I'm not bad, but I'm nowhere near the level of some of the players we've got playing. So it's going to be fun. And we're hoping Nobby Solano is going to be along, and maybe some of the Newcastle players will show their faces. But anyway, right, to the stuff that we've all been waiting for. Now, we were told this yesterday, but we were told we weren't allowed to make it public. It was to stay in a group of trusted people. But it looks like Lee Ryder is actually on the ball for a change at the Chronicle, which obviously we blocked. We don't really want anything to do with that sad sack of a rag who just love to print rubbish. But they actually got something right by the looks of things. So it was all about Amanda Stavely having to sell up and sort of also being forced out a little bit as well. The players were actually quite shocked that this was happening. And is this PIF being ruthless? Now, there's a few things that have gone wrong. I mean, they've done a lot right, don't get me wrong, but gone wrong recently is the PSR debacle. They've made errors that, PIF can't have. You know, they're the majority shareholders. But also Amanda has her personal problems in her life where she has Huntington's disease, which is a horrible thing to have. And she also had court cases that are going on as well. So finances are very tight for them compared to the Rubens and Biff. Tight, Jesus. We're tight, but they're, you know, rich. But, you know, they can't finance a football club. Even though it's only 10%, they still can't finance it. They can't afford it. This is what we were told, and it kind of backs up what Lee Ryder has been saying. And also, Newcastle have just released a statement as well, which I will read once I've gone through the stuff that we were told. Now, again, pinch of salt, this could be complete load of bollocks, but this is what we're told. And we always said if we get something and we're allowed to share it, we will. And then you can make your mind up and you can have a conversation around it. But again, proper conversation, guys. You know, if you want to talk to me, be nice. I'm always nice back. So here we go. Stavely is not leaving because of her health. The plan was for her to leave eventually, but not now. I mean, we always knew that was going to be the case. The club are trying to release a statement, which we've got, that is worded correct because they appreciate her work, but apparently she's made errors. Also, sponsors haven't materialised that she went out to get. Remember, Monaco in her statement, she deleted, so there's another mistake, and there's also nothing's materialised from it. Piff are not happy that Mente had to be sold and Trippier was meant to leave in January, but she messed up the deal. So that's very, very interesting. Apparently Trippier wanted buy-in, but things went wrong. A few other things too, but the looks of it, the club have told her to leave. As soon as Mitchell came in, that was the plan. So that's the rumour we were being given, and about what's gone on. Lee Ryder sort of picked up on it and said it himself. So it kind of backs up the information and backs up the source as well, which is great. But not great because, you know, on a personal note, the way she fought for our football club for a whole year to get this takeover done, to make Newcastle potentially, with the resources, could be one of the biggest clubs in the world eventually. We're not saying we are now, we're not saying we're going to be, but we have the potential to be. We've just got to be patient. And I thank them from the bottom of my heart because we've got our football club back. You know, people say to me, oh, this window is shocking, this is shocking, that's shocking. I'm just like, what have we just been through for 14 years? If you can't appreciate what we've got now after what we've been through, you're never going to be happy. And I'm happy that we've got a team that's potentially one or two signings away from having an 11 that is a top 4 11 in my eyes, to be completely honest with you. It's the strength and depth we've got to work on. So, you know, I'm thankful. I love how the club's going in the direction. These two will be a miss. I would like to see, you know, Stavely, if she's able to stay on in the women's side of things. She's a great advocate of the women's team. She's really pushed them forward. They're only a season away from being in the top league, and then they're probably only a couple of seasons away from maybe being in the Champions League, which is massive. You know, so I love it. But this is the statement that Newcastle have released. Newcastle United today announced that an agreement has been reached to change the club's ownership structure. PIF, RB Sports and Media will together acquire PCP Capital Partners shareholdings in the club, and Amanda Stavely will step down from her position from Newcastle United. Our sincere thanks to Amanda Stavely and Mehrdad Gudusi. Like I said, obviously they've carefully worded the statement. It's a nice one, but it doesn't go into depth about what they did and all this sort of stuff, which is a bit of a shame. I would have liked to have seen a bit more on it. But it backs up everything we've been saying. So there you go, guys. What do you think? Please drop a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. And obviously, we wish Amanda all the best in her health and her fight in court cases. And I hope she comes out smelling of roses. And I do hope somehow she can stay as part of the football club. Some people have called for a statue. I mean, I don't know if we should go that far, but why not, I suppose. But let's hope War Flags can do a display at the start of the season to thank them and show them how much they really meant to the fan base and how appreciative we are of them. But thanks for watching the video. Hit the thumbs up. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. Those two things are completely free. Forget about the rest of it. You do those two. That would just be absolutely amazing, and it helps massively. And we'll be back on Thursday for the next live show on transfers, and it's a big 3 days that are happening today, tomorrow, and Sunday. There's a lot going on at the club, so let's just keep our ears to the ground and see what comes out of it. But take care till then, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.